Logger John, brought to you by Big J Saw Dogs, the logger's choice. Hey folks, Logger John here, and it's Saturday, July the 16th. It's around 8 o'clock in the evening, and I thought I would show you guys what I bought. I made a video a couple weeks ago giving you a sneak peek of what I bought. Some of you guys probably already know what I bought. You already guessed what I bought. So before I show you, I'm going to set you guys up here and I'm going to bring this out of the shed. It's in this shed right here. I got the one door open and I'm just going to like sneak around the corner there. See what I got. Oh, I see a little bit of yellow. I don't know if you notice how burnt I am. Look at my arms and my neck and my legs, the back of my legs. I just got home from the Athens tractor pull and tractor show, car show, motorbike show, whatever. Just got back about an hour ago. It was a really hot day. I'm going to have some video of that coming up. Probably it's going to be like a 3 or 4 part to that video. Probably it's a pretty long video. So it was a good day there. It was about 3 years since the last time I was there because of COVID. It's the first tractor pull I've been to in basically 3 years. So there's one coming up next weekend. I might go to in Delta, Ontario, but stay tuned for that. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to set you guys up and bring this out to show you guys. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see me. I'm going to adjust this a little better maybe. I guess it's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to open this other door up. Open up the other door. Had to make sure I hit record. I almost forgot to hit record. Just bought these, brand new. You guys ready? Okay. You have your hearing protection on? I hope you guys have your hearing protection. Okay, hold on. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Okay guys, well, this is my latest addition to the grass cutting equipment that I own. What do you think? Some of you guys already kind of guessed it, so I think I gave away too many clues in that one video, but good for you guys for guessing. That's great. It's Hustler Raptor X zero turn mower, as you can see, 42-inch cut. I'm just going to adjust my video camera here, so hold on. Okay. It's got the Kawasaki motor, twin cylinder, 18 horse twin. I've already used it. I'm just checking the hours here. It's about 8. I have about 8 hours on it. So there was a half an hour on it when I bought it. It's new, of course, but I guess they tested out at the dealership for whatever, half an hour. So I put about 6.5 hours on the machine already. Well, I drove it around for a while before. I didn't even cut grass, so I probably put about less than 6 hours on it. But anyways, so far so good. It's a really neat machine. You got your gas tank under there, little tiny battery. They totally upgraded the machine in the last 2 years. The old machines were bolted together, the frame, different places. This is all one piece, welded all the way to the back. One solid frame all the way around. Much better. More protection back here with the for the engine. The older machines on this size didn't have any protection back here really for the engine. This feature is my favorite feature. Armrests. Just love them. Makes it so much better. One bolt here. Take this up. Have access to your deck. All the pulleys underneath and the belts. Yeah, it's been good. It's fast. It's rated for I think it's rated for about 10 miles per hour, but you never cut grass really at 10 miles per hour. But although it will do it, but you have to have a pretty smooth lawn to do that. Pretty simple design underneath, meaning there's less parts to worry about, less moving parts. They kept it pretty basic. This machine is made in the USA. That's where the factory is. I believe the factory is in, I have to look it up, Tennessee or Kentucky. The Hustler factory. Hustler has been making zero-turn mowers since the 60s. They actually had one of the first zero-turn mowers out on the market back in the 60s. So they've been around a long time. It's got the extra bigger tire package on it compared to the older machines. A little more aggressive tires. This machine works great for my lawn. I don't have too many hills, really no hills, just a little bit down there along the driveway, but not a steep hill. I do have a little bit of banks, slopes along the driveway down there, and with the zero-turn machines, they don't really like a lot of slope, mowing on slopes, so they're perfect for if you have a flat lawn If you have a hilly lawn with a lot of slopes and side hills, I wouldn't recommend a zero turn mower. They just don't handle very well on slopes and steep hills, but that's my opinion anyway. So what else can I show you guys? It's got, well, of course it has the hour meter and your blade engagement and your choke and your throttle and your key, of course. And this here, I'm going to have to get on the machine and probably show you guys how this works. Just bear with me here for a sec, guys. Okay, I just had to adjust my camera better. This feature I really like. This, it's a foot pedal. It's not a brake or a clutch or anything like that. It's actually to lift your deck up and down. You have a knob right here with different settings, different heights. From I think it goes from 4 inches right down to like 1.5 inches, or less than an inch and a half, I guess. I don't know who would cut their lawn less than an inch, but I usually put it in this setting here, which is, I don't have my glasses on, so I think it's like 3, maybe 2 inches. I'm not sure, but anyways, you press on this here, and it takes the weight off the knob, so you can pull the knob out and put it in there. Wherever it's sitting, then to take it back out, you just easily push that up. It's like a magnet on the end of that, I believe. It just sticks into the other, down in there. It's like a magnet system, which is pretty cool. Of course, I got the bungee strap on here holding this up to blow the grass out a little better. It's got a nice place to put your feet. Of course, I moved the first couple days I used it. The seat was all the way back. I just left it like that, and it wasn't comfortable. I just didn't find it very comfortable, so I moved the seat ahead all the way. So the seat's all the way ahead. You can adjust it underneath. There's bolts, and it's so much better. It improved the ride, it improved the just the overall performance of the machine just by moving the seat ahead. Actually, more comfortable to drive. It's got lots of storage compartments to put your Big J beans and your Big J prune juice in here when you're cutting. It's got another spot over here. You can put a roll of Big J's toilet paper in there if you need to. It's got an easy to get at oil change plug down there, and then your filters right here. Pretty simple. It's all easy access to everything under there. You got your hydrostatic transmissions. It's got 2 on either side, of course, for each wheel. And your fans, your cooling fans down there, easy access. Forget the size of the tank, how many liters it is or gallons. It's a pretty big tank. It's got a little bit of dirt in it already, but I mean, it's a lawnmower. But I've cleaned the deck out once already. It wasn't actually too bad, but before it gets too late there, I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'm gonna try to cut some grass here. Just around the wood yard here. It's getting kind of late maybe to cut grass. The grass is going to start getting damp pretty soon, but we'll try a little bit, see how it goes. So I'm going to set you guys up. One thing about this, you go to start it, bring your throttle up halfway, start it, let it warm up, you know, for whatever, a few seconds, or whatever. And then you engage your blades with the throttle about halfway up. There's a marking right here. Pull them up. Once the blades are up and going, you put the throttle all the way ahead. Same with turning off the blades. You don't turn them off with the throttle all the way up. You turn it down halfway, turn off your blades, and then all the way back, turn off the machine. Because especially turning the blades on, if you turn them on all the way and the throttle's all the way up and you turn them on, it's really, really hard on the whole system. So you do it halfway. Okay guys, I'm going to set you guys up and try to get some grass cut here. Okay guys, as you can see, it works pretty good. One thing I forgot to mention, so when you want to get off the machine, you have to throttle half down, turn the blades off. As soon as you turn the blades off, as soon as these levers both go out on both sides, then the parking brake's on, and then you can get off the machine with it running. As long as the deck is off and these handles are, as long as the blades are off, I mean, these, and then push these handles out, you got your parking brake on. Machine will keep running, but you can get off and whatever, have to move something out of the way. I like that feature. So I'm going to finish doing some mowing here, so I'm going to set you guys up. I got a bit of mowing left to do before it gets too dark here. So I'm just going to mow along the wood pile here a little bit, so right here. Okay guys, stay tuned. Okay folks, well, showed you a little bit of how it works. I cut all this in not very long, 20 minutes I guess, less, maybe 20 minutes. Usually it would take me well over half an hour with my regular old traditional mower, but it has basically cut my grass cutting time right down to, you know, probably 25% at least. Like I said, this would take over half an hour. Could do this on an old mower all the way up back in there. Like 20 minutes or less, I'm done. And out there where the gardens are on the other side of the house, that would usually take me about 40 minutes on my regular mower, and I can do it in like 25 minutes, maybe at the most a half hour. So I'm saving 10-15 minutes there. So it's definitely saving time cutting grass once you get used to the machine. Now I'm lucky enough that I'm used of this type of steering action because I drive the Bobcat skid steer loader at work for quite a few years, so that definitely helps driving them, because they're a little bit, you know, if you haven't driven one before, they're a little bit tricky. I've been reading online some guys buying them and running into their car and running into trees and running into their wife's flower beds and everything else, running into the house. But definitely has been a good machine so far. I really enjoy using it. It was really hard to make a video. I was trying to hold on to the tripod and cut grass, so it was probably a little bit shaky. We'll see how that turns out on the video. You definitely can't take your hands off these levers for maybe a few seconds. So if you got to scratch your back or your face or blow your nose or whatever, you got to stop the machine. You can't do it, you know. Otherwise, I know one night I was cutting over there by the garden and I was flying right along, and I had a deer fly land on the back of my knee and was biting me, and I went to swat it. Well, you almost lose control of this thing. So you can let go with one hand for a few seconds at a slow speed and it'll track straight. You know, if you really got to scratch yourself really fast, you know, if you got an itch or something, or you swatting a fly away, but you can't take your hands off one of these things when you're going at a good clip, because you will lose control of it. It'll just start going every which way. So yeah, I'm going to put it away because it's starting to get dark actually. It must be close to 9, 8:30, 9 maybe, I'm not sure. I was hoping to get out here a little bit earlier, but like I said, just got home from a tractor pull, so there should be some videos coming up on that. There's lots of events coming up, tractor pull next weekend, and then some stuff going on after that. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you like this, my little surprise here. I wasn't really planning on spending the kind of money I spent on this machine, but it's hard to find a really decent machine. I looked at different ones the last few months, and this machine got a really good rating. A really good, people really seem to like it online. Good reviews. I wasn't stuck on the handle, zero turn handle machines. They do make a machine with a steering wheel, a zero turn. Cub Cadet has it out. I looked at them. They're a bit more money. Some of the reviews on the Cub Cadet zero turn steering wheel they weren't really good. Some of them didn't have really good reviews on them. I did want a steering, you know, I was so used to the steering wheel, but I like this. It steers easy, you know. It's comfortable. You rest your arms on here. You barely have to move these to turn. So the mosquitoes are biting me alive here, so I'm going to put this baby to bed in my shed here. And I'm going to have we'll get some more video of it cutting on a nicer time. There's no mosquitoes. Someday maybe I'll get my daughter to do a better video of me cutting. But it's getting dark now, so thanks a lot for watching. We'll see more of this machine in action, so don't worry. Like I said, we'll get it out. Talk my daughter into being the camera person here for a few minutes, and definitely be easier than me getting off and moving the camera all over the place. All you folks out there know how that goes, right? So okay, thanks a lot, guys, and we're going to get this video up. Hopefully this is Saturday night, so tomorrow morning, hopefully, and then get some tractor pull videos up and whatever. So okay, guys, thanks. Stay tuned.